What's up, everyone? Peace and blessings. How are you doing? I hope all is well. I want to come on and do a romantic reading right quick. The Devil, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, Judgment, the Hierophant crown of Judgment, Justice, Knight of Swords crown the Justice card, the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands crown the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups crown the Devil crown the Queen of Cups, and the Tower. Okay. And the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull that. And that's Death and Rebirth. Okay, so this is going on here. What's going on here is there are people coming back from the past. Because with the Judgment card, this is resurrection. There are people coming back from the past, or you will be having someone coming back from the past. I feel this person here that's coming back from the past, because it's more so like, because I feel like they're trying to do, whoever this person coming back from the past, this is someone from a recent past, this is someone from the past that's coming back. Now it's gonna happen in different ways, play out in different ways. This could be someone you had something with, or you had a romantic relationship with, or it's going to be someone who that wanted something in the past, but they never got a chance to get that, and it's like now the time is coming back around. It's what it is. This person here, whoever it is coming back around, this person here, because this person here that's coming back around, I'm going to talk about the person that's coming back around from the past that you never had something with. I feel they're going to present this opportunity again, and I feel like this is something that they manifested or may have manifested. Meanwhile, or the both of you were manifesting it. Meanwhile, there's somebody from who you had something from the past with. They want to come back around. They're gonna come back around, but I feel in this case here, it's not gonna be them coming out of the blue. This is more so with they're not gonna come straight forward right away, because I feel this is someone that is they're gonna come off as kind of nonchalant at first, or trying different manipulative tactics. Mind you, Mercury retrograde to Gemini, that's mocking, that's mockery, and we have Mercury, and it's like, because we're gonna have Mars square Pluto. And it's Saturn square Uranus too. That's going to activate these eclipses too, especially these first two eclipses. It's more so like this person want to come back around. Not only they want to reconcile the issue, I feel like they're going to try to offer a second chance. It's up to you, but if I were you, I would be wise when it come down to this. I'll be very wise. I got the King of Cups here. I'll be very wise when it come down to this person that's coming back around, because that person could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, rising. They could be an Aquarius or a Taurus. But whoever this person is, or Aries, Leo, Sag, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but whoever this person is here, if I were you all, like I said, I would more so take your time. I would more so take my time. Let me put it like this. You all take your time. See, my mind is all over the place. It's Mercury retrograde. But all I can say, take your time when it comes down to it. If you feel there's an uncertainty, do not go forth with it. But I will tell you this. You do not need to be bitter. Especially for those of you, if you are bitter, don't be bitter. Because bitterness make you unattractive. Do not be bitter. Do not be bitter. Show compassion. If they come forward and say something, did I say nothing? Don't you say nothing. If they come forward and say something, show compassion. Show compassion. But don't, when they come forward, when they show compassion, when they come forward, like I said, you show compassion. Like I said, my mind all over the place. You show compassion, but do not be gullible and just go into something. My thing is, if you feel that's a certain about it, like I said, don't go forward with it. But like I said, don't try to be bitter about it. It's pretty much a yes or a no answer with the Judgment card. Just as simple. It's a yes or no answer. Because you won't find out what it is until you decide whether or not you're gonna go. Until you decide go into it with this person. Either you're gonna make a decision to stay single, or either you're going to reconcile with this past person, or either if it's someone from the past that you never had something with, some of you may decide to start something with them. May decide to start a relationship with them and give them a chance as they give you a chance. These are second chances in these cases. Some of you are, as I stated, some of you are leaving a relationship or a marriage behind. Because that's a divorce that's taking place. Some of you are getting a divorce. Like some of you are leaving relationships and marriages behind. You're making a decision. Some of you are leaving relationships and marriages behind. And it's being finalized by the judge, or it's by the partner. And the other partner could be resisting to comply. So it's like the judge is having the final say. So it's actually signing the papers to divorce you and this person. Here, because I got the death card here and the rebirth card. It's what this is. Some of you could be meeting someone new. It's unexpected. Some of you could be meeting someone new. In some cases, this is like a test too. just to test you, to see how far how much you've grown and expanded, and see what all you learned so far. Six of Pentacles. It's like in some cases with these people, you'll know not to go back into a situation, whereas, or you'll know whether or not to go back into a situation whereas it was one-sided in the past, whereas there was something missing, or you was giving more than what you were receiving. And like, decision is yours and the other person. On the other hand, those of you who are part of third-party relationships, this and you set up that thinking that the person is coming back, this is the karmic scales that are over you. It's like you weighing out the karmic scales. You holding this karmic scales. If those of you, if you're part of third-party situations, I'll move forward if I were you all. I'll move forward away from this. Six of Wands, victory. And as stated, as you leave this person behind, because I got, yeah, as you leave this person behind, there's somebody else is waiting for you. Got the Queen of Cups here as well. I forgot the Queen of Cups came out. And I even see marriage here. But some of you could get a marriage proposal. On the other hand, some of you could get a marriage proposal. But as stated, some of you could be single. Some of you may continue to be single. But as stated, you're going to encounter whoever. You're going to encounter someone. You're going to encounter whoever this person is. That's a match for you. That's compatible for you. On the other hand, as stated, this is a breakup, or this is a divorce. You got the Devil card. That's a binding contract, or that's a binding marriage, or something that binds you all. This is a relationship. Some of you also could be deciding child custody, but that with the Devil card, that's something that's binding you all. And with the Knight of Swords, you all could be trying to work it out for the sake of the child. Or you all may decide to share joint custody. Or may decide to pay child support. One will. Or this is divorce that's taking place. I had to find that card. This is the divorce that's taking place, because this is someone get the last say so with the Hierophant. And here's the Nine of Pentacles. As stated, some of you will be single. Some of you, on the other hand, will continue to be single. On the other hand, some of you could be going into a relationship. As the state of your relationship could be taking the next step, could be taken to the next step, or the process with you and that person in terms of dating will be taken up a notch. And I do see some of you all are ready. The rest of you all, some of you all, I see you're ready for a relationship. The rest of you all, I see you ready for a relationship, and that's coming. We got Venus will go to Capricorn later this year, and it's gonna go retrograde in December. That's gonna be pretty interesting. It's some interesting things that's gonna happen at the end of this year, cause that's about long term, even long term relationships, which I'll get more into that another time. The Four of Pentacles, releasing this marriage, releasing this relationship is what this is here. You're releasing this marriage, you're releasing this relationship. As stated, there's a divorce. Meanwhile, you and this person manifesting something together. You're building together, building a strong, stable foundation together. And I got the Ten of Pentacles. This is commitment. And I got the Ace of Cups. So some of you are being happy overall. Like some of you are really being happy overall. I do see that. You're being content. Whether if you're still decide to be single, or whether if you get into a commitment. As stated, if you feel any uncertainty, pay attention to how your body is feeling, your intuition. If there's uncertainty there, do not move forward with it. Do not move forward with this. Especially if somebody you had something with. But as I stated, some of you going to something with someone recent from your past that you never had something with, and that you always wanted something with, and the both of you are coming together with the Magician card and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, manifesting that. You manifest this opportunity and you're taking it. On the other hand, this is somebody from your past that has something with you that's going to come back and try to offer you something. But it's up to you whether or not to take it. And some of you all are freeing yourself from third party situations or situations that you're not happy in. Relationships and marriages you're not happy in. And you're finally being free. But there's someone also that is coming towards you as well. Because I got the Ace of Cups here. Some of you all have learned to embrace happiness and fulfillment within a relationship by yourself. Independence. Emotional independence. You learn to stand alone and stand on your own. And after going through lessons about that, it's like now you're ready for a relationship. You're ready for marriage. You're ready for a commitment. See, it's like a reward here. You learn the karmic lessons. It's like you learn those karmic lessons, and it's like now you're receiving that reward. That's Saturn rewarding. Long-term rewards. Is what this is here. I'm going to pull 2 cards each. Watch out for the red flags. And that's what I was talking about when people come back from your past. Watch out for the red flags. Be careful in terms of making these decisions. Express your feelings. So yeah, when reconciliation happens, unfinished, which is unfinished business. When it happens, for those of you who are going into romantic relationships, as I stated, or going into an opportunity that you manifest with someone, or you decide to reconcile something with someone, express how you feel. Let you know, express, those of you who, okay, because there's different groups of you. Those of you who are going into relationships with the past, or starting something with the past person that you haven't had an opportunity to start something with in the past, so they haven't had the opportunity, and it's like you always want to do it. It's like now you manifest this opportunity and it's doing it. You are to express your feelings. You are to go with the flow. Meanwhile, this other, because I believe that's love at first sight here too. I did see that in the cards. Those of you where this is a past person, let them express their feelings. You express how you feel, but as I stated, let them come forward. Let them come forward. And watch out for any manipulative tactics. Because we got Neptune, Jupiter retrograde in Pisces. We got Neptune there. And I think it's going to be aspecting Venus and I think it's Jupiter going to be aspecting Venus and Mercury going to be aspecting both Venus and Neptune. That's deception. So watch out for that. And those of you who are dating, do not assume things. Do not assume things. Again, to know people, do not make any assumptions unless you've seen facts of it. Unless you've seen it being backed up through that person's actions, do not make any assumptions. What I mean by that, if the person said that they cook and you haven't seen that yet, do not make the assumption that they can. That they know how to cook, or that's something that that's a quality, or if that's a quality that they have that you're looking for, because you're not sure whether or not they have. You're not sure whether or not if they have it, if they haven't shown it yet. So that's what I mean with that. And those of you who are going into romantic relationships, those of you who are going to romance, so in other words, don't allow yourself to be deceived. But those of you who are going to romance, do not deceive yourself. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. But those of you who are going into romantic relationships or dating experiences or going to romantic relationships, do not fall back into that pattern of what. Do not fall back into that pattern. Do not fall back into your old relationship patterns. Do not fall back into that. Apply what you learn. And this is time right now as well. Your faith is being tested. Show me 2 cards. Subject. Finish the card. New country. So as stated, some of you could be moving to a new city or a country, or you could be dating someone overseas. But as stated, with this new country card and subject, you're not going to know what this experience is about until you go in with them. You cannot fear falling down again. You cannot fear falling down again. It's like a child walking. It's like a child walking around a table, and the child end up swaying away and falling, and then the child will get back up. You cannot fear falling. You cannot fear falling. Because you know what it's like. You've been there. You cannot fear that. But as stated, you will not know until you go into this experience. Whether if it's with the past person you had something with, or whether if it's a person that you never had something in the past with, or if it's a new person. Is what this is here. And those of you who are getting to know someone new, or the person that you had something from the past with, or this goes for all three people, all three groups here that I just called out. Do not assume, do not make any assumptions and state that, okay, this person has this, or this person have that, if they haven't shown it yet. Unless you see it through their actions. Besides them expressing it, and unless you see it through their actions. Do not assume it. And do not make any false accusations towards them. Like in terms like cheating, or whatever the case is. If you haven't seen that yet. And do not allow people to interfere with what you have going on. Meanwhile, those of you who are single, because this is you being freed from that situation. It's been communicated. You being free from that relationship or marriage. And if you're single, because the red flag said this kind of like the devil card. You're being free from that situation. But this is you now. You're free, single, independent. But there's something better waiting for you. Some of you could be moving to a new country. Some of you will be relocating. You discovered something about yourself, or you will discover more about yourself. Those of you who are already been single or haven't been in a relationship in quite some time, maybe 3 years or more, this is you going into a new relationship, or getting an offer for to go into a new relationship, or an offer in dating. As stated, this person could be foreign, because this will be a new relationship or a marriage with a country. This person could be foreign. Because I remember I did talk about it this time with this Gemini energy, the opposites are going to attract. They're going to be similar, but they're going to be different. But they're going to provide. They're going to bring that missing piece. We're going to be a missing piece to each other. Who, in terms of whoever this person is what this is here. The Ace of Cups. This wholeness. We're already whole within ourselves now, but they're bringing that missing piece. Is what I'm saying. And be open to any possibilities. Be open to any possibilities of any. Be open to the possibilities that, because I feel that it's going to come in different unexpected ways and possibilities. So be open to that. In terms of love, be open to that. Meeting them. Some of you may meet them at a club. Some of you, it could be at a public setting, or it could be at a private setting or a gathering. I say be open. But this is your reading. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and blessings.